Okay, so boom, I've got my $1,000 emergency fund. I'm good, right?
Define good.
I mean, I can handle emergencies. Car breaks down. Boom, $1,000.
And if your transmission goes, that's $2,500.
Okay, well, I'd figure it out.
Figure it out how? Credit card at 24% interest?
Mai, you're being dramatic.
What if your car and your laptop die in the same week?
That's weirdly specific.
Or your appendix bursts and your insurance deductible is $3,000?
Okay, now you're just trying to scare me.
What about a zombie apocalypse? You gonna survive on $1,000?
Are we preparing for zombies now?
I'm just saying, $1,000 doesn't go as far as you think.
Okay, fine. Maybe I need to think this through.
Kyle learns the hard way, so you don't have to.
Kyle Mai, witty and wise, financially unsupervised.
All right, let's talk about emergency funds because here's a fun stat. 43% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency.
And Kyle used to be in that 43%.
I was. Last year, my emergency fund was literally my credit card.
Which is not an emergency fund. That's an emergency loan.
Right, so I finally built one and immediately got hit with the question, how much is enough?
You've got three main schools of thought. $1,000 flat, 1 month of expenses, or 3 months of expenses.
And spoiler alert, they're all right and they're all wrong.
Because it depends on your situation.
Which is the most annoying answer in personal finance, but it's true.
So today, we're breaking down all three approaches, showing you what emergencies actually cost and helping you figure out which one makes sense for you.
We've got real numbers, real scenarios, and at least 3 stories of me screwing this up.
Only 3? You're being modest.
Okay, fine, more than 3. But you're gonna learn from my mistakes.
That's the whole point of this show.
So let's break down all 3 approaches, starting with the one I tried first.
The $1,000 starter fund. This is Dave Ramsey's baby step 1, and it's where I started because honestly, $1,000 felt achievable.
The philosophy here is simple. Save exactly $1,000 as fast as possible, then shift all your energy to attacking high-interest debt.
The idea is that $1,000 covers the little stuff. Alternator dies, you need a root canal, your cat eats something dumb and needs a vet.
It's a psychological tool more than complete protection. It keeps you from going backwards while you pay off debt.
Here's what I learned. $1,000 goes fast. Like my first emergency fund lasted 3 weeks.
What happened?
Break job, $650, and suddenly my emergency fund was $350. And I'm like, is this even worth it?
Which is exactly why Ramsey says it's a starter fund. You're not supposed to live here forever, just long enough to avoid going deeper into debt.
So let's be real about what $1,000 actually covers in 2026.
Minor car repair, $300 to $800? Check.
Urgent dental work, $500 to $1,000. Check.
Major car repair like a transmission, $2,300 plus? No chance.
Emergency room visit, $1,200 to $3,000. Not hardly.
1 month's rent in most cities, $1,700 an average? Nope.
So this works if you've got high interest debt, like 15% or higher, and you need a quick win to build momentum, but it's not your final destination.
Approach number 2, save 1 full month of essential expenses. This is the middle ground option.
And by essential, we mean the stuff you have to pay. Rent, utilities, groceries, insurance, minimum debt payments.
Not Netflix, not your Friday night sushi habit, just the things that keep the lights on and food in the fridge.
For most people, that's somewhere between $2,500 and $4,500, depending on where you live and your situation.
The reason this approach works is it's personalized. Someone in San Francisco needs $5,800. Someone in rural Iowa needs $2,200.
When I finally hit 1 month of expenses saved, that's when I actually started sleeping better, like genuinely better sleep.
That's not just you. Studies show people with 1 month saved report 23% better sleep quality.
That's wild, but also makes total sense.
1 month is especially good for dual income households, because if one person loses their job, you've got another income stream while you rebuild.
The downside, if you're single income and you lose that job, 1 month gives you basically 30 days to figure your entire life out.
Which is why approach 3 exists.
Right, so when do you need more than 1 month?
If you're single income, self-employed, have dependents, or work in a volatile industry, you need 3 months minimum.
3 months of expenses. This is the traditional financial advice from basically every certified financial planner out there.
When I first heard 3 months, I was like, that's $10,000. That'll take me years.
Which is a totally normal reaction. But here's why 3 months matters.
The average job search in the US takes 5.9 months. 3 months gives you a real runway.
It protects you from both spending shocks, unexpected bills, and income shocks like job loss.
Plus, if you're like me and your car and laptop decide to die in the same month, which happened, by the way.
You can handle multiple emergencies without going into debt.
So who actually needs 3 months or more?
Single-income households, no backup if that income disappears.
Anyone with kids depending on them, stakes are higher.
Self-employed or freelancers, clients can vanish overnight.
People in volatile industries, think tech, media, hospitality.
Homeowners, because when your HVAC dies, that's $5,000 you can't avoid.
I will say, once I hit 3 months saved, the psychological shift was huge. Like, I stopped checking my account every day.
That's the point. 3 months buys you peace of mind and actual options when life happens, which it will.
Okay, so here's the reality check. What do emergencies actually cost in 2026?
Because knowing the numbers changes the conversation.
Car stuff first. Average car repair, $500 to $600.
Transmission replacement, $2,324.
Major engine work, $3,000 to $7,000.
Home repairs, furnace replacement, $4,000 to $5,000.
New roof, $6,626 to $9,375.
HVAC unit, $5,233 on average.
And medical, this is where it gets scary, emergency room visit, $500 to $3,000.
3-day hospital stay, even with insurance covering 80%, $6,000 out of pocket.
And here's my favorite, pet emergencies, because pets don't care about your budget.
Dog tears a ligament, $3,289.
Wait, what if it's a goldfish? Can I budget for a $50 goldfish emergency?
If your goldfish needs $3,000 surgery, you're not getting a goldfish. You're getting a very expensive decision.
That's fair. Okay, moving on.
Let's talk about where Americans actually are with emergency savings by generation.
Gen Z, ages 18 to 26, median emergency fund is $400.
But 34% have zero emergency savings.
Millennials, ages 27 to 42, median is $3,000. That's better.
Except 28% still have nothing saved and 65% have used their emergency fund just to cover regular living expenses.
Oof, that's not an emergency fund, that's just your account.
Gen X, ages 43 to 58, median is $5,000, but 24% have zero saved.
Which is wild because those are supposed to be your peak earning years.
Okay, here's the debate that breaks the internet. Should you save first or pay off debt first?
And both sides have very passionate opinions. I've seen Reddit threads with 500 plus comments on this.
Let's start with the math. If you have a credit card at 24% APR and a savings account at 4.5% APY,
mathematically, you're losing money by saving instead of paying off that card.
every $1,000 in credit card debt costs you $240 a year. Every $1,000 in savings earns you $45 a year.
So you're net losing $195 per year per 1,000. That adds up.
But, and this is a big but, if you have zero emergency savings and your car breaks down, where does that money come from?
Back onto the credit card at 24%.
Exactly. So you just undid all your progress.
So let's run the actual numbers. Say you've got $10,000 in credit card debt at 24% APR and $500 a month to throw at your finances.
Scenario A, save $1,000 first, then attack the debt.
Takes 2 months to save, then 23 months to kill the debt. Total interest paid, $2,847.
Total timeline, 25 months.
Scenario B, save a full 3-month emergency fund first. Let's say that's $9,000.
Takes 18 months to save. Debt grows during that time, then 19 months to pay it off.
Total interest paid, $5,640. Total timeline, 37 months.
You paid almost double the interest, and it took a year longer.
But you had full protection the whole time.
Right, so here's scenario C, the hybrid approach. Save $3,000, then attack debt, then finish the emergency fund.
Take 6 months to save $3,000, then 22 months to crush the debt.
Then 12 months to build the fund to $9,000, total interest $3,890.
Total timeline, 40 months. You pay $1,000 more in interest in scenario A,
But you have balanced protection throughout. You're not vulnerable for 2 years.
Okay, theory is cool, but let's talk real people. Meet Alex.
Alex is 24, works at a startup in Austin, makes $35,000 a year, has $2,400 in credit card debt at 22%.
Alex is literally me 2 years ago, like weirdly specific mirror of my life.
For Alex, the move is build $1,000 fast, attack that credit card, then build to 1 month of expenses.
Because that 22% credit card debt is costing $528 a year. That's bleeding money.
But the $1,000 protects against small emergencies, so he doesn't add more to that card.
Next up, the Garcias. Combined income $75,000. 2 kids, mortgage, and $4,800 in credit card debt.
They've already got $1,800 saved. First move, build that to a full month, about $3,700.
Because with 2 kids, a $1,000 fund can evaporate in one pediatric ER visit.
Once they hit 1 month, then they attack the credit card. Then build to 3 months.
The dual income gives them some built-in redundancy, but those kids create non-negotiable expenses.
Last one. Marcus, freelance graphic designer, makes $65,000 a year, except some months it's $8,000, some months it's $3,000.
Oh man, the variable income life, that is stressful.
Marcus needs a minimum of 6 months, ideally 8 to 10 months.
Wait, $24,000 to $40,000?
Yup, because when clients disappear, and they do, there's no unemployment insurance, no severance, just nothing.
Plus, health insurance on the ACA marketplace is expensive. For Marcus, that's $420 a month, non-negotiable.
And here's the kicker. Marcus actually should have 2 funds, personal emergency fund and a business operating reserve.
So like $25,000 for personal plus another $2,000 for business expenses.
Exactly, because if your laptop dies and you're a designer, that's not a personal emergency, that's a business emergency.
This is why self-employed people always look stressed, because they are.
The trade-off for flexibility and being your own boss is you have to be your own safety net.
All right, let's talk about the mistakes, and I've made, honestly, most of these.
Mistake number 1, not starting at all.
Guilty. I spent a year saying I'll start next month and just never did.
Mistake 2, keeping your emergency fund in your checking account.
Super guilty. I'd save $500, see it in my checking, and go, oh, I can afford that thing I wanted.
And then the emergency is new headphones?
Listen, my old headphones were on their last legs. That felt urgent.
Mistake 3, using the fund for non-emergencies.
Oh, so guilty. Emergency pizza is not a thing past Kyle.
Mistake 4, investing your emergency fund in stocks.
Okay, I didn't do this one, but I saw someone on Reddit say they put their emergency fund in crypto.
That's not an emergency fund, that's gambling with extra steps.
Your emergency fund needs to be boring. High-yield savings account. That's it.
Mistake 5, not replenishing after you use it. You dip into the fund, handle the emergency, and then just forget to rebuild it.
Which is how you end up with no fund when the next emergency hits. Ask me how I know.
Okay, so after all that, which approach is right?
The annoying answer, it depends on your specific situation.
But we can give you a framework. Here's how to decide.
If you have high interest debt, 15% or higher, and stable employment, $1,000 starter fund, then attack that debt.
If you're in a moderate situation, some debt, decent job stability, maybe dual income, build to 1 month first.
If you're single income, have kids depending on you, or work in an unstable industry, go straight for 3 months.
And if you're self-employed, freelance, or have variable income, 6 to 12 months minimum.
Here's a quick quiz. Answer honestly.
1. How stable is your job? Scale of 1 to 5.
2. Do you have a partner with income or are you solo?
3. How much high-interest debt do you have?
4. Do you have dependents? Kids, elderly parents, anyone relying on you?
5. Do you have family support or other backup resources?
Tally your score. If you scored 10 to 13, $1,000 starter is fine. 6 to 9, aim for 1 month. 0 to 5, you need 3 months or more.
Actual action steps you can take this week.
Step 1. Calculate your essential monthly expenses. Today, like pause this video and do it right now.
Step 2. Open a high-yield savings account this week. Not your regular bank. Find one with 4% or higher.
Step 3. Set up an automatic transfer for your next paycheck, even if it's just $25.
Here's the thing. Any emergency fund is better than no emergency fund.
Start where you are. If that's $50, great. If that's $500, great. Just start.
Make it boring. Automate it, and then let it sit there doing nothing until you need it.
Because you will need it. Remember the zombie apocalypse scenario?
That was a joke, Kyle.
Was it though? Was it?
My current emergency fund is $14,500. What's yours?
$11,200, which feels great, but also I know I need to get to $15,000.
Progress, not perfection.
Kyle learns the hard way so you don't have
to.
Drop a comment with your emergency fund goal. We read every single one.
And subscribe if you want more financial stuff that doesn't make you want to cry.
Next show, 72% of Americans say they want a better credit score in 2026.
And almost none of them can say why.
Because here's the thing nobody tells you.
A 750 credit score does not mean you have money.
It means you're really good at borrowing it.
Next episode, credit score isn't wealth. The 5 things that actually matter more.
Spoiler, your net worth is on that list. Your savings rate is on that list.
Your credit score is not.
It's a little on the list.
It's a tool, Kyle, not a trophy.
Kyle learns the hard way.
So you don't have to. See you next week.
Kyle Mai, witty and wise, financially unsupervised.